So let's get to the summary of chapter 1166 of One Piece. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm here with a full summary of chapter 1166. Don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And with no more delay, let's dive into the content. The title of the chapter is New Stories. The special reader request for the colored cover shows Luffy, Zulu, Nami, Usopp, Sanji, and Chopper eating roasted sweet potatoes in a forest with Yamato, Otama, Shinobu, and some ninja tanuki foxes. The chapter begins with Rocks lying on the ground. Roger and Garp have already left the battlefield. Despite the attacks from Roger and Garp, Rocks was still alive and muttering to himself. Rocks says, it didn't work on Roger and Garp. Run, you must not die in this place. Suddenly, Galing, Summers, and Muffin approach Rocks. Galing raises his sword and plunges it into Rocks' body. These were the last words of Rocks D. Zebeck. He says, I almost forgot. Thank you, everyone, for channeling my fury. Then we see characters like Newgate, Lin, Kaido, and Shaq in the montage that ends the God Valley incident. We also see that the island of God Valley was sinking into the sea. There is no laser beam destroying it. Nothing like that. Just the island sinking, most likely due to the battle that took place there. Roger returned to the old Jackson after treating his wounds. He heard a strange noise coming from a treasure chest. He opened it and found Baby Shanks smiling. This page is exactly the same as the one shown in the special volume from the Red movie. The news about the dissolution of the Rocks Pirates spreads across the world. Harald stops a giant who was looting a human city. He punches the giant repeatedly in anger. Harald feels guilty that his effort for peace resulted in him not helping Rocks in the battle. From now on, he will not forgive any giant who goes against his goal. We also see Loki's reaction. Loki wanted to join the Rocks Pirates because he believed Rocks was the god Nick. However, Rocks told him he was not a god and did not want to destroy any world. He was a pirate who sought to conquer a world to change it. Then the scene cuts to the underground detention center at Marine headquarters. Dragon is locked in a cell and Garp visits him. After a brief conversation, Garp throws the cell key to his son. Dragon says, "Father, I'm leaving the Marines." Yeah. Dragon adds, "And I despise you." Garp again says, "Yeah," meaning Garp simply agrees with his son's harsh words. Sometime later, we see Harald preparing to set sail on the coast of Elbaf. He says goodbye to his family and friends. Harald says, "I have decided. Ida, Master Juru, from now on I will dedicate everything I have to this. Rajaruden, Loki, you are both my sons and I love you. I want both of you to work together." Harald becomes more determined to bring Elbaf into the world community. But since he attacked that giant, the news spread that he was extremely violent. That is why Harald decides to go to Marineford and speak directly with the Marines and the world government. Harald says, "High officials of the Marines and the world government, I ask that you give some attention to my words." Then, in the epic final double spread page of the chapter, Harald rips off his own horns. After that, he kneels and offers his broken horns to the Marines and the world government with his face covered in blood. Harald says, "Allow me to atone for what has happened during the last 1,000 years. I wish to apologize for all the mistakes the giants have made. I wish to prove to all of you that my vow of peace is sincere, so the children of Elbaf can live without harming anyone, so these children can live hand in hand with your own. Give us a chance to make up for our sins. I will even become a slave if that is what it takes." In the last panel of the chapter, we see the eyes of Imu-sama. End of the chapter, and no break next week. That's it, everyone. This was the complete summary of One Piece chapter 1166, closing the God Valley incident and likely bringing us to the final moments of Harald's flashback. What did you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you never miss a new upload. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Valeu.